Hey, 10635 here, and happy late New Year. Um, if any of you are wondering what the heck am I doing, I'm actually currently working on a blue Robosapien V2 that belongs to my friend Eric. This is another one that I've actually had in my possession for a little while now, along with his pearl white, an older pearl white, and I recently got a red V2 from him to fix as well. Of course, you're probably all wondering, Kevin, how are you not tired of fixing these things? Well, I have gotten tired of them, but the only reason I continue to work on them is because they're the one thing that actually bring in the funds when I need it. I mean, not many people come to me to repair anything else, so it's always usually these things that come into my possession to fix them for others. I mean, they do tend to get a little bit annoying from time to time, especially when they tend to have some major issues that I just like, why am I doing this? Like this blue one right here, my friend Eric had bought it off eBay off someone who had already had it taken apart beforehand, and of course with the footboards, there were electrical tape around it, so I guess they were trying to do that method where you would use, electrical tape to cover up the bad wiring. That usually does not work, but in this case, well, it will work if you actually completely dismantle the leg and take out the wires all from this like little plastic tube. Then it's possible, except it'll take a lot of time and a bunch of tape. And it's just a waste of time doing that way, so that's what I used to do for my friends back then. That's how I used to fix their V2s. But since, of course, I have gotten the skills and all that stuff to rewire these, it's like, yeah, I might as well just rewire them. I mean, my original red, surprisingly enough, is still running with wires that are electrical taped, and it has shown a few times of failing. So I'm guessing there might be a wire that's broken or so. I'm not too sure. But eventually at some point I will rewire it and restore it to the best I can. So if you guys remember the hand lights it has, like the lights at the knuckles, that right there will be undone. He will have his original hand sensors back. And then for the mouth, delay in the mouth, I'm not sure if I'm going to undo that or not. I kind of like it that way, but at the same time, it kind of looks really weird. And especially the fact that I have the mouth sensor on top of his head, although that's just an IR sensor. Even without it, he would still work. But I just don't have it there just in case. Actually, can you guys even see what I'm doing? It's the real question. Hardly. There you go. Also, for anyone wondering what the heck am I even using to hold my phone, it's I'm using this tripod that came with a, there's like this little bending, they're like little stick figures that you can bend out suction cups. So just, I think it's like Skitbot or something like that. It was called something like that. And my little brother had two of these stands, so I just took one from him, and that's what I'm currently using to hold this phone. And funny thing is, I'm not even using my current phone because my current phone has really low memory. So I'm using my old phone, even though my old phone always tends to work better than my newer one. But yeah, so some current updates. For anyone wondering what my last robot was, or if I even got a last robot to end 2018, let me show you it. It's not done. It's something a little bit complex since I've never really done programming. Well, I did once, but my friends were the ones that did programming, and it's this little obstacle avoidance robot car. It's not done yet. I still gotta work a few bugs into it. Like, I still gotta finish building it. The building part can be kind of tedious because I've seen a bunch of other videos where people who have bought in the same kit get a different layout for the chassis. Well, on the on the acrylic plate. Some of them would have it laid out differently to the point you can actually fit everything on there properly, while on mine, I have to, like, cram everything in a certain way. Of course, I need to buy more additional hardware, so in that case, I'm just going to probably use Velcro for a few things, if I can. Because I do not want to spend more money than I already have on it. There's that, and there's like a few other robots coming in. There's 2 coming from Greece. There's another robot kit, another mini soldering iron because I broke my first one on accident, some components, and some other fun things, which you'll see in this channel soon. So yeah, pretty much planned within this year. It's been said that me and Jordan, probably a few people, are going to be having a, what do you call it? A meetup at his place, and he really wants me to go, of course, and the only way I can go is if I were to, how to say it? Save up money so I can actually go there. But of course, how can I go there if I don't have money? I have money, just not, $700, but in this case, I need to look for a job, and I had told my parents that I would look for a job this month. And it's funny because we're in January, and I have looked for a job. There's a few options I had. One of them was Amazon. Amazon was actually one where I did want to work at, but they don't have they don't have a standard position available, so they have one that's like, late night and all that stuff, and I'm just not up for being up that late, even though that's practically what I do in my daily life. Sometimes I don't go to bed until like 4 in the morning, but recently I decided that I don't want to, stay up that late and just be dead ass tired in the morning when I wake up early. So I might go back to retail, might work at Ross. I do like the store Ross because I always tend to find good stuff there. That's where most of my robots come from, man. During the holiday season, they tend to bring in some really cool toys. I mean, I always go there just for the robot. That's practically it. And what else? There's that. And there's Five Below. I did look for five and below, and they don't have sales associate position open. So it's like, oh great, because my entire plan was if both stores were part time, I would apply at both of them and just work 2 jobs. But the one in Ross doesn't even tell me if it's a full-time or if it's a part-time. And like I said, for Five and Below, it just doesn't... There's no sales associate position. So I was just like, oh, that's really nice. There's no sales associate position, so what do I do? Some people say I should just work at Walmart, and I'm like, yeah, no, I do not want to work at Walmart. I could not handle a giant-ass line like that. No. I mean, at Toys R Us you could handle it, but then again, it's just nothing but toys and some other crap. Although at Walmart, it's like a bunch of other things with food, TVs, bunch of other crap, and it's like, yeah, no. I mean, don't get me wrong, Walmart's neat, but it's just not my thing. Even though, like, so what some people say, if you really want money, you would work at any place that you can get. And I, unfortunately, am picky. Another thing I was always trying to avoid was stores that had the rewards program, because I had to screw that up. But after kind of going through my memory and the fact that that's actually what I did at Spirit, except it wasn't a reward, it was like, would you like to sign up for the email and all that jazz. And I ended up realizing I didn't do that bad there, so it's like, I guess I could probably maybe work at Sears or something like that. Something that isn't too complex. Because I'm really weird in some ways. I just cannot explain it. And also initial goals for this year is, of course, meet up with my friends, Jordan and Bailey. And then along the way there, because this is supposed to be happening in the summer and stuff. And also with Ivan and all, me and him are trying to see if we can do something, make something happen for this year. Because we at least got to see each other once this year, if not once, at least more than once, and that would be honestly great. Because the last time we met up, actually it's funny because the last time we met was sometime this month last year. I'm going to have to look back and see when it marks the 2-year mark that we met in person, and that was like probably the greatest thing ever. Meeting Jordan was great, and meeting Ivan was great too. It was me and Ivan. We did like a bunch of random stuff, fixed robots, cracked some indoor jokes that no one would understand except for us. And this wire does not want to stay on. What the hell? And some other things. So we're hoping to arrange something like that. Who knows when? And then also with Spirit coming up this year, they want me to be assistant manager. And depending on where I'm working at, I will probably take on that position. And if not, then, well, I'm going to have to make a decision. So, yeah. Well, my phone's down. It's almost running out of memory, so I guess I'll probably end it here. I'll probably make another video using my computer's webcam and talk about something specific or something random. I don't know. But either way, like, right now I'm working on this blue V2. I will more likely make a update video just like I did with the other customer V2, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys, and hope you have a good one.